Enjoy a wide variety of wines, food demonstrations, live music, and shopping this weekend. A fun event is taking place on the grounds of the Texas Maritime Museum, and Justin Parkoff, the executive director, joins us live. Justin, good morning. So good to see you once again. Thank you so much for being with us here on 3 News First Edition. Let's start off, before we get into the event, let's start off by talking about the importance of why it is important for our community to come out to this event and support the Maritime Museum, and why is it so important to our great state?
Absolutely. Well, first of all, good to see you again, Barbie. I appreciate everything you guys are doing to support the museum. I think your question was, how does wine benefit the state, or were you saying how does the museum benefit the state?
No, how us supporting the event that will support Maritime Museum. Why is it important to support the Maritime Museum? Why is it so important for the state, for our beautiful state?
Well, we're the official maritime museum of the state, as designated by the state legislature. And as we talked about last weekend, for any of those who saw that, Texas is a very unique state in that it was colonized mostly by the maritime industry, steamboats, cotton packets, schooners. And that's really what brought our population here, whether they were coming from Mexico, whether they were coming from the eastern United States or from abroad in Europe. And all of that was done through maritime, and it helped turn Texas into the powerhouse that it is today. And I don't know how many Texans are completely aware of that. And so as our job is to get that notion out, get that education out, and to teach about this, and also to show not only where we came from, but where we are now and where we're going. For instance, we were talking last weekend about the port of Corpus Christi, how big it is, and also the port of Houston. We've also got the port up in Beaumont, and the amount of gross tonnage that comes through these ports is astounding, and it really has helped turn Texas into the economic powerhouse that it is, and it only keeps growing. So much of our state is powered by the maritime industry. And also, it's not just about the history. A lot of people, they don't realize how many jobs are in the maritime industry. A lot of these students, when they go out into college or they're leaving high school, they go straight into the workforce, and they don't realize that there's many other opportunities, whether they can work in the ports or as merchant marines. There's just so much they could do working for these big companies that help sustain this ever-growing industry. So our job is really to make sure that message gets through, and so we can keep growing and keep the economic prosperity of the state expanding.
All the reason to support the 26th annual Rockport Wine Festival. 75 varieties of wine, local cuisines, shopping as well. It's going to bring this community together because it's one event that puts Rockport at its best with the best background scenery as well. If they would like more information about your event, Justin, where can our viewers go?
I would go to our website at texasmaritimemuseum.org. Or just to make it easier, you could just Google Texas Maritime Museum and our webpage will come up. And the wine festival will be pretty much splattered on the main page, and it'll have the ticket prices on there. It'll show you what kind of wines will be there, what kind of beers, craft beers, all of the different food vendors that are coming in, and that's going to be nice. We're going to have them all everything's under tents, so you're not going to be out in the blazing sun, but you'll get to see what types of foods are going to be there. You'll also get to see what kind of other vendors, local shops are coming in, and it's just a fun family event. It is kid friendly, and people can see all that on our website, and it's a fun event. It's good for the family, and again, of course, it's good for the museum and good for the community.
We're looking forward to this event, and congratulations on its 26th year. Justin, thank you so much for being with us this morning.